Now I will talk about how to handle missing values with Python. First of all, we import the data. This we have an Excel uh, workbook with the data set having missing values. So we first define the formats of missing values, and then we read the data from Excel using Pandas library. So let us execute this cell. So this is our database. First variable is hemoglobin. It has a missing value as well as an invalid data. It should have been a numerical column. Second is total count. It should be a numerical column. It has one missing value. Then blood glucose. Then gender. Gender is a categorical column with a missing value. Serum cholesterol is a numerical variable with a missing value. And this is our output or dependent variable. Now let us see the information of our database. This is our information. We have 10 values which are not null in hemoglobin out of total 11 values. Similarly, in total count, we also have 10 values. One is missing. And hemoglobin, because of invalid data, this we have in third row invalid data. It is taken as object data type. And gender is categorical data. It is taken as object data type. So this is information of our database. Now let us first identify the invalid data type. So since we have one invalid data in our hemoglobin column, we first handle the hemoglobin column. So by this small function, we will convert the values in hemoglobin variable to either integer or null values. If it is invalid, it will be converted into null values. So this after running this cell, we got instead of invalid value on third row, we get a null value. So now we can handle these null values. Now it is a valid type data, which is a float data type or integer data type. It is float in fact because these are decimals. It is not strictly integer. Now let us see how many values are missing in our data frame. So we have two missing values in hemoglobin variable, one missing value in total count, one missing value in gender variable, and one missing value in serum cholesterol. The first option is to drop those rows which have missing values. So we run this code. So this is our new data frame 2, where the rows with missing values are not there. They have been dropped using this command drop NA. For dropping the columns with missing value, we can set this axis to 1. Usually we set this axis to 0 to drop the rows. Now how to estimate the missing values? We have these three options. We can either replace a missing value with a constant or a scalar like 0, or we can replace the missing values with mean of the variable, median of the variable, or mode of the variable, or we can estimate the value by another predictive model. So let me run this cell. We replace the null values in hemoglobin column or hemoglobin variable with 0. So this is how we do this by using the function fill NA. So this is how we have filled 0 at row 1 where there was missing value and 0 at row 3 where there was a missing value in a hemoglobin variable. Now let us fill the missing value with mean in all the columns. So I run this. So I get this after running this code in my cell. except for the gender, which was a categorical variable. All the null values have been handled. They have been replaced with mean values. This is the new data frame we have. So it has been replaced, all the null values have been replaced by the mean values. Now, how to handle a categorical data with missing value? We can replace the categorical data with mode, that is most frequently occurring option of a categorical data. So we run this code. So now instead of a missing value here, we have a male option in the gender variable. Now we find the missing, we estimate the missing value using interpolate function. So this is how we find the missing, we replace the missing values. So except for serum cholesterol, which is a column right after categorical variable, all the missing values have been replaced. Now I will use the simple imputer from sklearn package. So this is the code, and we will handle only the numerical columns here. We will not handle the categorical columns. So after running this code, we get an output in the form of NP array. Then we convert this NP array to a data frame. This is my new data frame 6, which have been converted from this NP array, which was the output of this function fit transform. So let me run this cell. So now the values, all including the serum cholesterol value, they all have been, the missing values have been handled. So these were the options to handle missing values.